We as ministers, we should not fear death, because if we are followers of God, we must deny ourselves, deny the breath that we take, not deny the food that we eat and the water we drink, and pick up our cross without fear and follow Him. The only way that the satanic mindset of the peoples of the day, which dwell among the rich peoples of this earth, only way he could keep doing what he done, he got to have a vessel. Out of fear for our life and everything, we becomes that vessel for to serve him in our ways. And at the end of the day and at the end of time, God is going to destroy him and his vessel. Well, I feel sorry for the ministers who do these things. You haven't given God a chance. You speak concerning your faith, and many of them do out there, but you fall short of the grace when you fail to deliver the true message unto his people, when you refuse to feed his sheep as he commands you to do throughout the scriptures of the Holy Bible. Tell them the truth. Don't fear. Non-violent, but through the way of the Word of God is determined whether we live or whether we die in him. Which determine whether your soul will be caught up with eternal life, or it be placed in lake of fire with eternal condemnation. Well, let me go to another part here. We're talking about the horns. Once you take and connect these here together, you know good and well, one part to another, you know good and well we're talking about the same God. We're telling you that this God lives. And when you see these things and you understand the horns in one part and the significance, these are the military fighting forces of the 7 United Nations who unite themselves together. With the most dominant of the 7 belonging to the United States of America. And when you go to Revelation chapter 12 and you see these things I'm supposed to say, you see the 12 horns in Revelation chapter 12. You see 10 horns. When you see these 10 horns in Revelation chapter 13, and when you see these horns in Revelation chapter 17, you know they're all a part of the exact same common denominator. They're all matched. And then you will understand the true meaning of the war in Iraq and Afghanistan. This is the works of God. This is the work of God. It doesn't matter. The young men go there and lay their life on line thinking they've done America favor. You're not done America favor for going to the fight against some people. I'm telling you the truth. Because there's a sinister act carried out by this man with the little eyes. Spoken of in Daniel chapter 7. He's have waged a war on his very own people here in the United States of America. Through the part where we worked in fields and they cultivated this field, and we worked thinking we were going to be equal partner upon this earth in his eyesight, he taken and he shipped the jobs overseas away from us. And now he tells you to invest in privatized business. Create another entrepreneurs where you can go to the money bank and borrow money. So what? If you borrow money and you build another industry, and he come and invest in your business, and take the business away from you, ship it overseas again. This is what he's going to do. If he shipped it overseas the first time, what guarantee is he going to give you that he can't come in and buy your business out and ship it overseas again? I'm telling you this. I saw it coming up. The farmers took and swindled those little farmers out. They became a monopoly. Even big insurance companies bought out some of them farms, using people's money against them. Invest in these large farms, bought so many thousand acres, and they farmed this farmland. But the little man, they put him up there, and a lot of them people died out, and they didn't have no farm. That little farm was sustaining them. Once they took and privatized, making everything and industrialized through the investors, the man that sit around with his money, who is a rich man, invest in these investments, and while you was asleep, they count your money and everything else that you have invested in these things, in these large enterprises. Well, there's some people who's the head CEO of these things, they're the strategists. Don't have you in mind that they send a man there still have your money there because you didn't invest. You're not investing in the small family farm no more, small family stores. You're investing in a bigger thing that says better, but it ends up in destructive destructive mode against you. They take and ship your job overseas. You don't have a job. I look in the United States of America. I see BP. I see battery gas company. All these names is not familiar with me. Well, when you trade in these investments and they ship the jobs out across the sea and you have no place to feed your children, then you're going to resort to violence. Done things that you shouldn't have do. And when you do these things, then they're going to invest in prison and put you in prison because you done violated the law. You went to rob that bank because you robbed the bank because they have taken your jobs away and shipped them overseas. This, I heard John McCain said during his campaign speech when he running to be president, yeah, well, you can get a job fighting a soldier, being a soldier. Why in the world you got to give your life up for a piece of bread? And the life you give up for a piece of bread is a defile against the God of God and the Lord of Lords. This is what we have to look at. We have to understand who is the enemy and who is not the enemy. If a man is studying trying to trap you out of your life and yet your salvation, he don't mean you no good. I don't care if he's your brother. I don't care if he's your father. Your father don't mean you no good if every time you look up he's trying to trap you out of your life and trap you out of your salvation or try to find a way to put you in the penitentiary. He's not your friend. I know they well, this is propaganda. This is not propaganda. Look at things. This is the reason God told me to write these things, make these things on plain on paper to show you the perpetrator. The man, the Gentile family, these are the Gentiles. These are the generals of the army, the 10th general in Revelation chapter 17. But Mr. Babylon came in. He came in from this nation here. The nation here is where the Indian live dwell. They came in and tore down and built up a great nation here by using slave labor. In order to show you the mindset of the invaders who came here, they came in and killed buffalo, they killed all these things. This is the truth. The sinister mindset have never left. They have become slicker and slicker and slicker against the people, defiling the earth. Once they did this here and made this a great nation, through secretly, as is spoken of in Habakkuk chapter 2, they slayed peoples